Elmo, the beloved red monster, just got branded a traitor by Knicks fans. Meanwhile, Donald Trump abruptly stormed out of a Meet the Press interview. What connects these two insane viral moments, and how do they reveal a brutal truth about modern brand loyalty and public perception that could sink your business? From a furry red puppet to a former president, everyone is a brand today. And in the age of instant virality and unforgiving social media, one misstep, one perceived betrayal, can ignite an absolute firestorm. We're breaking down two wild PR nightmares that erupted within days of each other, uncovering the shocking business lessons hiding in plain sight. Stick around, because if you don't understand these dynamics, your brand could be next. Picture this: Elmo, the face of childhood joy, shows up courtside at a Boston Celtics game. Not only that, he's decked out in Celtics gear, cheering on the team. Sounds innocent, right? Wrong. Elmo, or rather, Sesame Workshop, had committed the cardinal sin, betraying the New York Knicks fanbase. The internet exploded. Knicks fans, known for their fierce, almost religious loyalty, immediately branded Elmo a traitor. Memes flew, angry tweets piled up, and a children's character suddenly found himself in the middle of a full-blown sports rivalry. This wasn't just a joke. It was a perceived brand betrayal that exposed the intense, tribal nature of fan loyalty. How could a brand built on universal kindness so spectacularly misread its audience's emotional investment? The backlash was swift and unforgiving, highlighting a critical lesson about navigating passionate communities. Now, let's pivot to a completely different kind of public figure, Donald Trump. Known for his unconventional media strategies, Trump's recent Meet the Press interview with Kristen Welker went viral for a different reason. Midway through, he abruptly ended the interview and walked out. The context? Welker was pressing him on his legal challenges, poll numbers, and past statements. Trump, visibly frustrated, simply called it quits, leaving Welker mid-sentence. Was it a strategic move to control the narrative, or a spontaneous outburst? Regardless, the impact was immediate. News cycles were dominated by the walkout, sparking debates about media accountability, political temperament, and presidential decorum. This incident, much like Elmo's, wasn't just a moment in time, it was a masterclass in how powerful figures manage their brand in the face of scrutiny. The immediate takeaway? Control the narrative, or the narrative will control you. But at what cost? So, what do a beloved red monster and a former president have in common? Both Elmo and Trump, in their own unique ways, demonstrate the extreme, almost tribal, nature of brand loyalty in the digital age. For Elmo, it was sports tribalism: you're either with us or against us. For Trump, it was political tribalism, where confronting the media can energize a base even as it alienates others. Consumers and audiences today attach themselves emotionally to brands, whether it's a sports team, a political ideology, or even a children's character. Any perceived deviation, any perceived betrayal, is met with fierce defense or outright rejection. This isn't just about PR, it's about understanding your core audience's emotional investment. Misread that, and your brand risks alienating its most passionate supporters. The question every business must ask is, how deeply do your customers identify with you, and what happens if you break that bond? These incidents also highlight the outrage economy we live in. For some brands, controversy can be a deliberate, even beneficial, strategy. Trump's walkout, while criticized by many, likely energized his core supporters who see it as defiance against a hostile media. For him, controversy often fuels engagement. But for a brand like Elmo, whose entire identity is built on universal appeal and kindness, alienating an entire fanbase is a catastrophic misstep. There's no upside to being branded a traitor when your mission is to bring joy to all children. The key is understanding your brand's core identity and whether it can withstand, or even benefit from, controversy. Is your brand built for consensus or confrontation? The dangers of misreading this are immense. One brand's controversy is another brand's crisis. It's a tightrope walk where one wrong step can lead to disaster. If you're finding these insights into modern brand survival valuable, hit that subscribe button. We dive deep into the strategies that keep businesses thriving in this wild, unpredictable world, so you don't make these same mistakes. So, whether you're a global icon like Elmo, a political powerhouse like Trump, or a small business just starting out, remember, your audience's loyalty is a fragile, powerful force. Ignore it at your peril. The lesson? Understand your brand's emotional ties, stay authentic, and never underestimate the power of a perceived betrayal. Don't let your brand become the next viral cautionary tale. Tap the bell icon for more essential business insights.